Don't talk you for a day and now you feel
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Seattle. This fielded right at the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick screen. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Smith sliding out of the pocket. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
Oh, God, that's kids.
No, don't go think I don't wanna know. She keep looking at me like she feeling me. Girl, the way you be moving, the stuff you be doing, you tripping out and it's killing me.
Man, I swear to God, you be tripping. I can't even do it. My girl, I'm Tiffany. Damn, and she tryna cut me off. No, she cannot do it. No, she cannot listen me. Mark your spot, that boy get don't send him the car. He finna get blessed on. I get the pay, I'm talking about Benjamin Frank. Not talking about the one that you sketch on.
He play dumb, get his on. Hit a crib, but he loving on red bone. Now I'm hard to reach. I'm bout my cheese. I'm moving around with 2 phones. Move around like an island boy, but it ain't for the head, cause I keep me a vest on. Get down like the Backstreet Boys, cause it make you dance, but you better get your groove on.
And I'm not talking about, but it too strong. Talking, then we get it started. Pull up in the U-Haul. You get your move
and they
on.
know they ain't seeing us. You pull all of your pen in that double cup. Wanna step at yourself, are you good enough? Wanna step at yourself, are you hood enough? If I hear them kids know you pulling up, and now you laid out, they don't get enough. I'm with your girl in the bedroom, and it sound like shit.
I try that little boy, ain't no getting up. Shorty, your horsey, I told her they...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on their in-state rivals to the north, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now ETN to start the drive. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. On second down, ETN once more. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On third down, Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a...
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 43 yards. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 24 now, here's a second down and 9. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. ETN up the middle, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jalen Phillips, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Lawrence will throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They go play action now. Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with ETN. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. ETN. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Now Tua. Dancing to his left. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And I think the offense is going to keep possession. Yes, they are, but they're backed up now at their own 2-yard line. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. They complete it to Hill.
Wait, what?
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Steps away to his left. And got his man complete. A minute 50 to go here in the 1st half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Being chased out left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Second and a couple. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Here's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Lawrence going to throw again. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Forced out to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And Hill will opt for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he fires one, but incomplete.
It's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Now a 2nd and 2. Tua going to throw. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards, we're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Tua now on 1st down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On second down, Tua. Now he steps away. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Josh Allen, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he's taken down inside the 30. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
2nd and 10. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
You thought you had it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
We got London on the
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. Clown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And that you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium.
Right. Fallait que je mette le mic.
As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Yo. Oh man, il faut que je commence à avoir le recul.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Turpin.
Chris taking it at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Yeah, okay, je sais qu'il a mis un tel sorry, for sure.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start
Jumbo
the drive.
package. I ain't scared, yo.
They'll run with power to begin the drive. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Second down and 8.
C'est peut-être le même play, mais d'un autre côté, du coup, on va faire break. Moi, je pense qu'il a juste flip. C'est le même play, il a juste flip.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Il y a un flag.
Swinging this out for
I don't think that's on me. Et je ne pense pas que c'est sur moi. Je pense que c'est sur lui. Genre le center ou quoi, tu vois, genre illegal man downfield. Genre,
that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. A second down throw for Prescott. Rolling to his right. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted.
Pour rester inbounds.
Oh,
big play Slay.
And he takes this one back.
We got a big play Slay.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick 16.
C'est les Cowboys.
For the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Non mais j'ai raté je pense. Mais juste la concentration de... Genre en fait je l'intercepte ok. Mais tu sais au lieu d'aller out of bounds tu vois. Non le gars il reste dans le field. Ouf. Dégage. Ouf. Juke. Ouf. Ah magnifique. Big play Slay. C'est pour ça qu'il s'appelle Big play Slay tu vois. C'est tout. Allez, on tue lui. Ah dommage. On retourne en défense là. Et c'est ce que je vais faire tout simplement, c'est... Ouh, on a déjà un big play Slay on fire, c'est ça que j'aime. C'est exactement ça que je vois. Et la bonne chose,
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Là, dommage. Là, je pense qu'il va perdre l'étoile. Et c'est qu'il a mis ses tacles, mais je suis pas sûr. Quoique, je pense que c'est seulement avec les passes. Je suis pas sûr. Ouais, c'est seulement avec les passes. Faut pas qu'il laisse un game. This guy gonna run the whole game? Je pense que oui. C'est cool à râle pour les gens qui jouent. Mais moi j'ai dit Andre Swift, je sais même pas si je vais jouer comme ça. Non, peut-être ça.
On second down, it's Pollard.
Voilà, oui, la téléportation. Oui. J'ai jamais essayé 46. Mais j'ai envie d'essayer pour voir ce que ça donne. Mais j'ai jamais essayé 46.
Extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Trying to run forward with Pollard.
Ok. En soi, je n'ai pas donné un big game de 46, c'est pas mal.
It's a gain of 4 there and it gives him a new set of downs. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Tu vas faire une passe? Je te crois pas.
They'll go with Pollard here on first
Mec, c'est quoi ces blocs sur Titi? C'est quoi cette line?
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
Il va faire que des runs toute la game.
When it happens in a game.
J'ai jamais compris les gens qui s'amusent à faire ça sur Madden. Que des runs, que des runs. C'est même pas ta mission genre ouais fais 3 runs et genre t'as un skin, un joueur en Ultimate Team, tu vois. Non, c'est vraiment juste les mecs qui s'amusent à faire ça.
It's a gain of 12 and the Cowboys pick up the first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A give to Pollard running left.
Non, je vais câbler, il va faire puissant tout à l'heure.
He'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Là, je suis en full beat, s'il fait une passe, je peux pas
Pollard going to try the right side. He's
même en
going to
full
get
beat,
4
regarde
out
le
of
game.
this as he's down to the
Juste regarde
10-yard
le game.
line.
Vas-y, on va juste prendre le deuxième quart, c'est pas mal. Je vais mettre en full beat. Ok. Parce que je pense que j'ai quand même un...
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Redder sur Cityland, it's not gonna work.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll run left with Pollard. Nice. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd down and 6. Prescott now. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
C'est juste dégueulasse.
Jake Ferguson from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys
j'ai même pas les mots,
are within an
frère.
extra
Il y a juste
point
aucun
of
skill.
tying up this
Tu
ball
fais que des
game.
runs. Tu fais juste une passe limite. Red zone, frère. Une passe de 3 yards. C'est juste dégueulasse. Je pense qu'il a déjà une moyenne de... Là, il a déjà 15 rushing, quoi. 15. Il a fait 2 passes. Une interceptée et une sortie. Ah, ouais, ok, c'est ce genre de joueur. J'ai capté. J'ai capté, ça allait être que de... Mais calm.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Ah ouais, c'est ce genre de joueur. A joué la D-line. C'est vraiment le gars qui a 0 skills.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Là, il n'y a pas de flag. I don't know. J'ai jamais vu un gars faire Thomas. Le gars, il sait juste pas jouer. Il sait pas jouer. Il sait pas jouer. Regarde-moi ça. Just watch. Je joue la D-line. Ok, I get it, frère. On a vu. T'as eu un sac, tu joues la D-line, frère. I get it. Oh mon Dieu.
10+ yards, and the guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
What is he doing?
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Oh, les missed tackles, je peux pas.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
Non, mais mec, je te crois pas. Tu peux faire que ça quand même.
Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. First down, and it's Pollard again.
C'est insane. Mec, j'ai 5 D-line, frère. Là, on field, j'en ai 5. Je peux pas en mettre plus.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was.
Mais les blocs sont surcheatés avec cette team. Le gars est juste pas bon, il est pas bon.
Two first half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Micah Parsons, je fais le double. Défense, je peux juste rien faire. Vraiment plus vite, ce gars.
And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Regarde, il est tellement dirty. Regarde comment il joue.
Escapes the defender. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On the throw,
j'ai juste la meilleure line. J'ai une seconde, là j'ai eu une seconde, j'ai fait un snap.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Le snap, frère.
Hurts. Trying for Brown.
They're on bench, regarde, AJ Brown. Comment il passe là où je veux qu'elle soit, tu vois. Au-dessus de ta tête, passe.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's got it down to the 28.
Juke des fantômes.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll get 7 yards to the 17-10 before he's taken down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
All the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down.
And he'll get in.
J'ai jamais vu un gars. Déjà de 1 j'ai un TD sur des round blame. De 2 le gars il fait que des runs. Il a 0 skills frère, il est pas bon, il sait pas faire une passe frère. J'ai juré il est pas bon frère. Il a juste château toute la game frère.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Il est tellement château. Regarde, il veut vraiment son fumble. En fait le gars il fait full blitz.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
J'ai jamais eu autant de pression, mais autant de pression. Regarde, si je mets sur Micah Parsons, il va jouer l'autre. Ça va, je dois faire quoi moi, tu vois? En fait, j'ai fait une passe en une seconde, mais j'ai juste pas le temps parce qu'il y a un gars middle. C'est insane de jouer comme un full blitz.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play.
And
he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
C'est quoi? Je vais faire des runs.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
But first down, Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the left side and intercepted.
Je laisse même pas le temps de réfléchir. Le gars il fait full blitz chaque fois. Je peux rien faire. Là comme par hasard j'ai tout le temps. Vas-y.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Je te jure, je vais quitter.
Here's Prescott.
Voilà, et là du coup il y a personne.
Here's a screen now for
Tout le
Pollard.
temps la même chose.
And
C'est
he'll
tout
be
le temps la
taken
même
down,
chose.
but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Well, partner, they've used it
Just
quite
seems
well
like
out of the backfield in this one.
Tony
Here's
Pollard,
another nice
80
example.
yards.
They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
Oh,
And a
j'ai
6-yard
cliqué, frère,
gain
j'en peux
gets
plus.
him right around the 43.
Il va avoir 100 yards.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there
Contre la
right up the
défense des
gut.
Eagles,
He's a
contre
guy
la
that has
D-line
some
des
height to
Eagles.
him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder
Ça arrive
or
pas.
create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw
J'ai
there.
quitté.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Right back to
Regarde,
him
même,
on first
même
down.
la O-line, elle est surtitée.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the
Il fait que des runs, il a
27-yard
46
line.
yards avec
Ball on
lui.
the 27. Here's second down and 2.
Il en a 100 avec l'autre. Ouais, c'est juste un
A
joueur.
running play, it's Dowdle, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Mais moi encore un
2
petit.
yards, good enough for a first.
We always talk about
Titi,
third down and distance, allowing
That's it.
offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play
Mec,
caller just
non,
looks
mais
down at his
frère,
sheet,
stop.
sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Je peux
And he
pas.
gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run with Pollard. And he is
That's it.
into the end zone for a
Tu fais
Cowboy.
bien, frère, mais gros, quand tu fais que des runs, frère, hop. Stop, gros. C'est juste même pas enjoyable, frère. T'as fait 2 passes, frère, toute la game. Il a même pas 30 yards, frère. Je sais même pas comment tu peux t'amuser à faire que des runs, frère. C'est juste boring, frère. Je comprends pas comment les gens s'amusent, frère. Faire que ça, gros. That's serious.
I can teach you how to get cake. It's not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, ooh. Let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in a lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gon' do. If you gon' build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't die time. It's all about the vibe.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. That's caught.
Slay.
Sam Laporta.
What are you doing?
And he'll be taken down, but not
Slay,
before
ce que
they
tu viens
work
de
it
faire, c'est
across
juste la question.
midfield. That'll wind up
What
a gain
happened?
of 27 on the catch and run.
Le gars était juste
Certainly
là
no
sur le
settling
play.
into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A money.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Zach
A
Cunningham
money.
with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past
Moi
the
je pense que ça peut être un
35.
one play
The
typique,
Eagles
tu
in
vois.
good position to start out as they
Je
come up
pense que
first and
ça peut
10
être un one
at
play
their
typique.
36-yard line.
Je le mets en straight. Je le mets comme ça. J'arrive pas à bouger. Chill. Et hop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Les inflations, c'est vrai qu'on est pas à ce
Hauling it
niveau.
in. And he's going to be
Voilà.
taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Ça c'est parce que j'ai les releases.
So the yellow
Moi, j'ai les
flag came out, and that leads to a new set of
Okay,
downs for
blue,
this
set,
offense. First and
vertical,
10.
vertical, 0, blue, 18, set, cheesecake, yeah. Yeah.
Back to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row.
Montgomery
We'll be hitting 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
From the end zone, Goff. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Come on.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
J'aime pas l'animation après un pick.
Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Oh oui, bah tu dis.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's crazy.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Crazy. Il doit péter un câble.
Jalen Hurts.
Il doit péter un câble. Non, moi je pète un câble.
And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
My.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ok. Après j'abuse pour l'interception au film, mais vas-y, c'est tout. En fait, faut que j'apprenne à faire des passes genre pas en hauteur, genre bas, tu vois. Je pense que c'est la touche.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
Oui.
No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you
Non. Mec, tout le monde est locked up là, c'est incroyable. Ce qui se passe, les gars, c'est juste légendaire. C'est historique.
But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throw complete there to St. Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they
Là, c'est juste intercepté, mais
that's
vas-y,
what
c'est
you
quand même.
count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Il va quitter. Il va quitter. La cote, c'est qu'il quitte, elle est à 1,30. Il est encore là. Ok.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake
Non,
happens,
keep going.
just move on to the next play.
Moi, je voulais qu'il continue, tu vois. Ah, il va quitter. J'avais dit quoi? C'est un bomb. You a bomb, bro. Frère, il y a tout le monde qui quitte sur ce jeu, c'est juste même pas enjoyable, frère. C'est juste même pas enjoyable, frère. Not gonna lie. Je peux juste rien faire là.
You be tripping, I can't even do it. My go, I'm Tiffany. Damn, and she tryna cut me off. No, she cannot do it. No, she cannot scissor me. Mark your spot, that boy get don't send him the car. He finna get blessed on. I get the pay, I'm talking about Benjamin Franklin. Not talking about the one that you sketch on.
He play dumb, get his gone. Hit a crib, but he loving on red bone. Now I'm hard to reach. I'm about my cheese. I'm moving around with 2 phones. Move around like an island boy, but it ain't for the head, cause I keep me a vest on. Get down like the Backstreet Boys, cause it make you dance, but you better get your groove on.
And I'm not talking about, but it too strong. Talking and we get it started, pull up in the U-Haul, you get your move
and
on.
they know they ain't seeing us. You pull all of your opinion, I double cup. Wanna step at yourself, are you good enough? Wanna step at yourself, are you hood enough? If I hear them kids, know you pulling up. And now you laid out, ain't no getting up. I'm with your girl in the bedroom, and it sound like shit.
I try that little boy, ain't no getting up. Shorty, your horsey, I told her they my young city, yo. The granny, I had to tell her pick it. You wanna feed, now anything under 18, just like man, this the club, she like 5'3", I think it ain't Lydia.
You know we unstoppable, man, it's impossible to stop us, we for sure on the road. Stay to myself, stay off the medium, chillin', ain't gon' play with the trolls. Going 100 in the I-8, I pray to God we don't lose control. Know I'm on a paper chase, my little whip on cruise control.
Bling, bling, bling. This mad. Alright. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. It's a cost a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. Alright. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. Unless it costs a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. Okay. I don't catch my new checks. This old change, you know. Another man made my phone ring. Hello. Said he capping but won't step, you know. Every time he sell me, that's phone. Hello. Bling bling blow. Mad. I'm like, wow, what did I do now? Don't you get me? Okay. I might pull a ticket out of my account. Okay. Just to show you how to count. Okay. It's new as don't compare me to these. They don't do enough. They can't walk it in my shoes because I'm booted up. I got opposition showing me computer love. Brought my inside the club, I got no worries today. I get paid to party on a permanent base. That's true. Only time we link is meet and greet. On and off the jet, cause I got places to be. Alright. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. If it costs a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. Okay, alright. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. Unless it costs a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. But I'm next because I'm standing on business. I deserve the flex and I have God as my witness. Police tried to slow me down but they couldn't stop it. I got platinum plaques like I got cars in my wallet. I got millions. Got the inside my bag and out my feelings. Got a couple carbon copies, I got children. Only that's around me's my Brazilian. Moving militant, no regular civilian. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. Unless it costs a couple thousands of millions. And millions and millions and millions. Alright. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. Unless it costs a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. Alright.
Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, still that way, still that way, still broad day, live that way, drill that way, came a long way, real long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, 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 still that way. Eastside Johnny, pull up with the mob, real John Gotti. Grinding from the bottom, blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. With big body, block, it'll be a real big problem. Whole lot of prize, that's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way, you ain't built that way. I been more in pain, way to broad day. Really short fuse, had a long day. Body like wow, like. Wait. You know I'm an Eastside, big TDE, step a whole rep, that. Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp, big. Put a ribbon on it, get you gift, rep, bet, that. Real, never switch, that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, still that way, still that way. Still broad day, live that way. this not a drill. Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Scope in your mouth, watch how I know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake, but she poppin' for real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get like ice. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big TD, step a whole rep, that. Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp, fat. Big, put a ribbon on it, get you gift, rep, bet, that. Real, never switch, that. Came a long way.